Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be learning how to paint 6 different types of autumn leaves. So for that all you'll need is any white watercolor paper, watercolors, a mixing palette, 2 jars of water, few round brushes, a pencil, eraser and a rough cloth. So let's start with sketching part. First we'll be sketching row 1 leaf. For that you have to draw a slant line, and around that line we'll be drawing leaves starting from the biggest leaf on the bottom, and as you move towards the top the size of the leaf will start on decreasing. Next up we'll be drawing ginkgo leaf. This is my most favorite as it is quite simple, plus they look so pretty. So all you have to do is draw a line, and at the end of the line draw a triangular shape. That's it. Next we'll be painting maple leaf. Love drawing this. They are so pretty. So you just have to draw crooked lines and just follow the way I am sketching it out. Now if you find this difficult, you can choose any other leaf you want. That's totally fine. Also never worry about the exact shape of the leaf because no two leaves are same. Okay, so next we'll be drawing chestnut leaf. This leaf is kind of like a flower, like it has 5 petals or 5 parts of the leaf. So this is what exactly I'm doing. Next leaf is one of my favorite as it's quite simple. It is an oak leaf. All you have to do is draw a round kind of line all around, and that's it. And lastly we'll be drawing one more maple leaf, but would change a bit in terms of its shape. That's it for the sketching part. Now we'll move on to painting all the leaves. So here basically I'll be using shades of yellow, red and green. But before starting, what I'll do is I'll just lighten all my pencil marks because I don't want that to show up while I paint. So now let's start with the first leaf. Here I'm using cadmium yellow. Then I'll use a bit of cadmium yellow and burnt sienna, and lastly I'll just use burnt sienna. So first what I've done is I've just wetted my area and applied the cadmium yellow all over my leaf, and then around the edges I'm adding mix of cadmium yellow and burnt sienna, and lastly I'll add a bit of burnt sienna around the edges. And then for the stem I'll use the darker brown. That is either I'll use sepia, or if you don't have that you can use a bit of black to your burnt sienna to make it look darker. Next up I'll use olive green color to paint the ginkgo leaf. So if you don't have this shade you can mix a bit of brown to your green to make it look a bit like olive green, or you can even add yellow ochre to your green. I would suggest you to just play with your colors and just mix and match to get a bit of duller looking shades of yellows and greens and red. Let's just have fun. Don't worry about the shape of the leaf. It doesn't matter because no leaf are the same, and don't worry about the color as well because if your blending is proper it's gonna look beautiful, believe me. So just concentrate on the blending part, and that's it. Remember one thing: to draw the stem of the leaf always use a brush with a very good tip, or use a smaller brush so that you get a thinner line. Next up will be paint maple leaf. Now here I'll be using shades of reds and purple to paint this leaf. So in case you don't have purple, you can always use orange as well, that is also fine. These are the autumn colors like the orange, reds, yellows and dull looking green. So any color is fine, just use whatever you have in your palette. I'm hoping you are enjoying this fun illustration. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would request you to do that so that you don't miss out on the videos which I post regularly on this channel. Also, do let me know what would you like to see more of on this platform, and I would be happy to make it for you. If you would have noticed, you would have seen that while adding colors, the underneath layer is still wet, and that's the reason I'm able to blend the colors quickly and easily. So make sure that the underneath layer of your paint is still wet to get a smooth blending. Now let's paint the next leaf, that is the chestnut. So here what I've done is, first I'm applying olive green, and on the edges I'll apply the brown shade. I'm using a darker brown, so in case you don't have it, just add a bit of black or pines grey to your brown. And once I've added the brown, I have cleaned my brush, and using the damp brush I'm just moving it around the edge to make it look blended. Then I'll take a sharper object. Here I'm taking a knife. You can take anything, you can even use your old card or a scale. So what you have to do is use the edge of your knife and draw a line, and around that line you just have to draw the veins of your leaf, and you will see that it will create a dent on the paper. And that's all you have to do for all the other 5 leaves as well. Next, let's paint the oak leaf. Here I'm using the similar colors which we have used for the maple leaf, that is the mix of reds and orange. Let's paint the maple leaf. Here I'll be using yellow, green and a bit of brown as well. Once we are done painting all the leaves, let's give some life to the leaves as they are looking quite flat. So what I'll do is I'll take a black pen. You can use any black waterproof pen you have with you, and I'll start giving the border to the leaves. But what I'll do is I'll leave some gaps in between so that it looks much more interesting, and I'll also draw a few veins of the leaves as well, and I'll do the same for all the leaves which we have painted. And once it is done, you'll see that it will look much more beautiful than what it is looking right now. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed learning autumn leaf illustration with me. Make sure that you like, share and comment down below of what would you like to see more of on this channel. And I would love to see all of your creations as well. So if you do create this, then do tag me or send me a DM about that. You can find all my social media links down below in the description box. Along with that, I'll also mention whatever material I've used for this particular video so that it is much more easier for you all to have a look at it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. So it's almost done. So I'll see you guys really soon. Till then, be safe and bye.